everybody. How are we doing today? I have successfully made Vegeta angry by confirming that I love him, no matter what he says. Oh, hi, Juice. How goes? I'm very happy you guys are here. Makes me feel very good. How is everybody doing? I'm happy to be back to streaming because last week was an unpleasant experience. I hate working weekends. Juice is angry at Pokemons. Care to elaborate? And Vegeta is still gay. I'm not really surprised by that. You know, given that you're Vegeta and therefore gay. To the best of my knowledge, that's not something that's going to change. And even if it does, like, you don't really need to tell me. Anyway, let us get back to Graveyard Keeper. A game that I have actually been enjoying much more than I expected. I initially thought it was going to be a little bit not great, but I'm enjoying it very much. Can you hear me now? But why? Can you hear me now? Am I now audible again? Okay. I know why that happened, but I don't know why that happened. Streamlabs just being a little bitch, I guess. Anyway, so what I was saying is the phrase keeps popping out of the heavy balls is one I will remember for a long time. Yes, I used to use Audible a lot. I don't use them much anymore because I have more audiobooks than I have time for. Yeah, I like Audible. I like audiobooks. Okay. So, last time, oh good, yes, it'll be in my head for a long time. Last time we played, I had to leave rather rapidly because of fire alarm. This time, I do not have to, hopefully, do not have to leave because of a fire alarm. However, it's Sunday, which means I can do some fun things. First off, I'm gonna make some nails. Oh, I get it. I was being a dumb, but literally Mayo is drinking juice, and therefore I've got flitches. I don't need flitches. I need planks. How do I turn? There we go. I'm gonna need a lot of these. Because I want to start making more church benches. I'm gonna need more flitches. Like, a lot more. Means I'm gonna need more wood. Oh, I can't cut down those trees. Heck. I appreciate you contributing to the community challenge, but also I'm still scared. Oh, I can go straight to planks on this one. That's really cool. I'll still need more of them. Where are we on that community challenge? Heck, 73%? That's way too much. I mean, I say that as if I'm not genuinely excited to do the terrible thing I've planned. That got me sticks. I don't need sticks. Will I even have time to do this? I mean, I don't need to do it. Don't break into twitch.tv. Not even for my purposes. Like, I appreciate it, but don't. Yeah, just don't. I don't want you to get banned for any reason. I like having you around way too much. Okay. What's my inventory looking like? What tab? Tab. Drop a bunch of things over here. Yeah. You can be banned for having alt accounts. Like, there are limitations on what you're allowed to use them for. Like, I don't think you can be banned for just having an alt account, but you've got to be careful of what you do with it. Yo, Zach. It's going pretty well. How are you doing? Ooh, church shrine I can start thinking of? 75%. Thanks, Zach. Whoops. Gonna need more planks for that. I would like to make a church shrine. That adds 5? Heck, that's a lot. But anyway. Let's get some people in here. I'd like to say a few words. Our church is great. Nice. And now, let us pray for this blessing. Okay. Your donations are welcome. Great sermon. So this week I do want to work on my church quite a bit. But I also want to take my 5 faith and use it to... That was 39 last time. I got another... I think I got one more visitor. So that's nice. Good job, Juice. I need to give the bishop bowls. For that I need clay. It's already got the casual prayer. I don't need anything more from him. For 1 silver, I've got 8 silver. I can get a candle. I'm actually going to get 2 candles. This is something I've always liked in games. The price changes the more of them you get. Although, this goes in an unpleasant way. The more you get, the more it costs per unit. feels... Yeah, it gets more expensive because he has fewer of them. That's so weird. Because I've got candelabras, but I don't have candles on them. So now my church is a little bit better, and hopefully more people will come, which means I can get more money, because that is literally the only purpose of the church in this game. I mean, that's not true. It's for both money and... Ooh. Both money and faith. And now I've got enough faith that I should be able to... What time does Snake come around? I thought he would be here now, but he is not. Anyway, I'm going to keep the faith I've got, and the next time I see him, I'm going to do that. Yeah, people seem to be really into the Crown Tundra. And you know what? I'm super glad for them. I haven't found a Pokemon game that I've enjoyed in a long time. The last Pokemon game that I got super into was... which one did I get? X. I was a huge fan of X. I enjoyed Sun and Moon, but there was just something missing from it for me. And... Ooh, do I have enough? I will eat exactly one mushroom. So if you're curious, last week I couldn't figure out how to use the bucket of water to get water. You just right click on it and use. I still think that's a little bit unintuitive, but whatever. What am I looking to do at the moment? I'm gonna... Oh, I've got a potter's wheel. I think I just need to... That needs clay and water, right? I don't have the energy to do anything, but yeah, I need clay and water and I can start making balls. Which is something the bishop wants. And honestly, I far prefer the bishop to the inquisitor of the two religious people in the game. I'll just go... I'll focus on him for now. Plus, since I do want to improve my church, good person to be on the right side of. Ooh, misty morning. Heck, I forgot to fix my Moobot command. This will make 3 balls. In total, I need 20. Now this will cost me a lot of energy. Not as much as I expected, to be honest. Okay, so I've got all the ceramic bowls he wants. Is there anything else I want to build here? Not really. Not at the moment. One thing I'm concerned about is just... I am going to run out of trees. I also don't have what I need to cut down the bigger trees, which I find interesting. Nothing here for cutting down trees. Already a woodcutter, so nothing special there. Got the circular saw. I find it interesting that even on the non-faith route, you do get some prayers. So, like this one is about the importance of hard work. I believe there's one on the farming side, or I may be wrong there. Not that I can see. But yeah, there are a couple of prayers that are not directly from the theology branch. I would eventually like to get this, because I can do a prayer for donations, which brings in a lot more money. Or a combination prayer, which brings in more faith and more money. Both of those, I think, are quite cool. But I'm still curious, what do I need in order to cut down the big old trees? Possibly this, which isn't available yet. Heck, assembly. What are these fancy things? Fine woodworking? Heck. So at some point, I do want to go over where I think this game is better than and worse than Stardew Valley. Oh, hi, Zaid. How goes? Because I do think this game has one or two things where I prefer it to Stardew Valley. I think overall it is not as strong. And I think part of that is, in spite of the way it's set up as... can get some wood at least. Why would you call him Zachary? That's so weird, Vegeta. His name is Zakathy. I think what this game does worst, and that's a mean way to say it, because it's not a bad game by any means. It's actually very good. But I think it just gives you too much to do too quickly with very little guidance. Okay, interesting to know that the candles are temporary. So the thing to do is add the candles before you start the ceremony. That's fine. So I'm going to want 4 wooden beams, 3 planks, and 4 simple iron parts. None of that seems particularly difficult. I'm just curious where that goes in my church. And I can probably improve the... I find it interesting that it's just a straight-up Christian cross. Okay. Oh, this is interesting. Huh. So when you cremate a body, you still get the burial certificate, but you also get ash, salt. That's really interesting. I will say, as much as I love Stardew Valley, this game has better art. Stardew Valley is incredibly charming, but I feel among pixel art games, this one kind of stands out. Let's make some simple iron parts. Should have enough energy for that, right? I do not have enough space in my inventory, unfortunately. Let's put away... I still put my prayer away. Put away those. Wood billet I don't need anymore. I don't need that for now. Yeah. Got 2 burial certificates which I can sell for some money. I want to see if Snake is down there at the moment. No snake that I can see. Very confusing to me. Okay, let's head into town and sell my... Probably too late for snake. Sell my burial certificates so that I can get some extra money to buy candles for the next ceremony. The hatch is closed. Which hatch was that? Okay, so that would have led here, I think. But still, that's pretty quick. Hey, buddy. Three silver is good. Teleport stone? Well, that's kind of rad. No, sorry, I still want the money. I'm a guard in the dark. Yes, you are, buddy. By the way, confirming all of my fears, we are over 75% complete with the community challenge. Which means at some point I'm going to have to do the thing that has scared me. I'm looking forward to it. I'm the one who made the challenge, and it's going to be fun, but it's going to be terrible. Oh, I know, Juice. It's going to be a ton of fun, I'm sure. Honestly, I'm more concerned about the setup than the actual... than the actual playing. Because setting up multi-boxing is still a bit fiddly. Gonna need some wooden beams. And some planks. If this turns out to be pointless, I'm gonna be mad. Hey! Snaky boy. Do I have my faith? Yep. I have nothing against you. Maybe I can even help you. You appear useless, but also harmless. Help me open this gate. I have these instructions, and apparently I need a key. My lockpicks won't work. Bring me the key and we'll talk. Make one or find it. I don't care. Okay, cool. Okay. I need something behind this door too, so I'll try to help. You can take these instructions. Cool. So I got instructions for the key. You need to use a keeper's key with this instruction at a study table. So I can't just study this. Well, that's a bit frustrating. What, is there anything I can study with just some science? Specifically anything that'll give me blue experience? Nope, no blue experience. That's a bit frustrating. Okay, so there are at least 2 other prayers I can make. Whoa! Something went weird there with the sound. So this is something interesting that happens kind of out of nowhere, and they don't really explain. Your prayers can have variable quality. I don't know what's happening with the sound here. This is bizarre. Like, it's clear what's triggering it. But it's only when that's open. Absolutely weird. I need 1 more wooden beam and 1 more plank. Good lord. It really is pretty terrible, Juice. I wish I had never discovered it, yet here we are. There's no way to do 1 wooden beam. These things come in thirds. Same with the planks. Wait a second, am I being dumb? Do the trees regrow if you leave a stump? Because I'm rapidly running out of trees. And if that's the case, I'm gonna feel dumb for digging up all of these stumps and making my life way harder. But also, if that's the case, I feel like the game should have been the one to tell me that. So that's another place where I feel like this game suffers next to Stardew Valley. This game really doesn't explain itself very well. Make some complex iron parts, apparently. Wow, Zaid. I can't believe you're playing NGU Idle without me. Hey, Talking Skull. I have mostly forgotten about your existence, don't worry. Oh, heck, I need more simple iron parts now? Just trying to make my church fancy so people will give me more money. That is exactly what it sounds like, I suppose. Tomorrow's job. Yep, let's make some simple iron parts. Let's take the above ground route for once. Which, even though it shouldn't be, I think is longer. It just popped up on my Steam. I don't even think it's a game. I assume it's just something that runs in the background. But it was hilarious. Good. It is pretty much useless. I mean, not really. Like, the confessional gives the same advantage. But I suppose having 1 confessional and 1 shrine isn't a terrible thing. I'm assuming these ones are for wall candelabras. I'm just wondering how much I can improve my church at this point. I'm not sure. Let's go visit a witch. Or at least try to find a witch. Oof, that's expensive. Still, I have the bowls I need to make the bishop happy, and hopefully things of some kind will happen after that. Okay, now I've heard that navigating the swamp is crazy difficult. I don't really need the iron ore at the moment, although I might as well get some of it. Oh wait, it's literally an idle game? I assumed it was an idle process. Because a lot of, not necessarily games, just programs in general, have idle processes that basically run in the background to keep things working. I do not understand idle games. This is not like a call-out or anything, or a judgment. I just don't get them. Is there anything I can do with this? Oh! Yes. We'll need some iron parts and some wooden wedges. But I can do something there. And at this point, I may as well try. So I first saw this game when Pro Jared played it. And I remember him having an enormous amount of trouble navigating the swamp. And I'm having the same. Okay, so Zayd, explain to me. Because I do not understand. What is the appeal to you of idle games? Okay, but I can do that in Microsoft Excel. Like, I don't need to pay money for number go up. Again, not a call out, not a judgment, not anything like that. I genuinely don't see the appeal. For me, number go up is all about context. But for me, number go up is fun when the number means I can fight new enemies, or the number means I can go to a new place and experience the cool music and the environment and all of that. Number go up for me is a means to an end, not an end within itself. And again, I get that, and I guess it's just different for different people. Can I pick those flowers? Keeps looking like I can. I can. Hiccup grass. Someone wanted that because he had hiccups. Okay, cool. Exploring the witch's swamp at night. This definitely isn't going to bring a curse upon me. Are you commonly called Hiccup? Is that your name, Zaid? I can build a bridge, which will make all of this easier with 6 flitches, 3 planks, and a bunch of nails. Nails are easy to make, planks are fairly easy to make, flitches are fairly easy to make. Yeah, I'm gonna do that for next time. But so long, let me speak to Witch. I kind of see it, yeah. Not like tiny baby Hiccup, but... Note, I said that I kind of see it. Oh, Witch Lady. She went inside? Just because it's past midnight? What kind of witch is she? Midnight is when witches do their best work. How do I get out of here? Oh, if in was out. If in was hard, out is harder. Sorry, that sentence took like several attempts to navigate through the maze of my brain. I ain't here for no sun witches. I have also been reliably informed that there's a witch in Stardew Valley. I have yet to meet her. Oh, this is so long. I mean, that's exactly why they give you the opportunity to build a bridge. Only after you finish the community center. Well, there we go. Once I get back to Stardew, I'm not actually far from that. What's this for again? Do a garden here? No thanks. I don't even know 100% what was happening there. Any trees? Are you a tree I can cut down? You are. Let's make some planks. You're a tree I can cut down, but you're not much use to me because you only give sticks. What's this for again? A stone garden. Which will presumably help me replenish my stone. It is the great, the powerful, the inimitable Oogly Boogly Moogly. How are you? A very spooky peak. For whom I mostly give credit to Chich. How are you, Oogles? I'm gonna call you Oogles, if that's okay. Hey, I don't mind. I mean, I've skipped several streams lately because work was a little bit crazy and I frequently just literally didn't have the time. So I'm happy to have you here today. Okay, where's the entrance again? Did I miss it? Is this it? I think this is it. There we go. But yes, I'm no longer sleep deprived. Because the project I was working on is vaguely complete. Oogly, if you need sleep now, please sleep. More than anything, I want you to feel happy and safe and healthy. And if you need to sleep for that, great. Then sleep. But if you feel fine, I am always happy to have you here. Oh, this is such a long way. I cannot build that bridge soon enough. And watch, I'm gonna be one weird component short. I'm one component short. I didn't make nails. Ooh, everyone seems to be really liking Crown Tundra. I forgot nails because I'm a Dumbo. I really wish I could have got into Sword and Shield. It just was so boring. Go away, foul spirit. I'm not a spirit, I'm the keeper at the local graveyard. Are you sure you're real? Not 100%, but pretty sure. And who are you? That's a damn good question. I've been trying to figure that out for a couple weeks now, and I have a few theories. Do I look more like a witch or a fairy princess? What do you think? Oh heck, you have such great witch energy. I suppose you're right. I'm too smart to be a princess. Anyway, I need your help. I remember nothing. I just woke up and with this note in my hand. She's like us. In case you lose your memory, just boil the cauldron with the incense and the bee. Drink the result. All ingredients should be in the cauldron already. Good luck from your past you. So, did you try it? Do you see a cauldron lying around? No? Neither do I. So we have two options here. You can either make me this potion, it shouldn't be too hard, or you can bring me a new cauldron and get the ingredients for me. Where can I find a cauldron? Oh, I'll need a big one. Good blacksmith might know how to make one. You help me, and I'll help you. Cool. Ooh. So now I can make a hand mixer, or an alchemy mill, and the alchemy workbench. Would you consider... Oh, there's more I can do for her? She wants a silver star pumpkin, and she'll teach me how to make pumpkin soup. Okay. I didn't even mean to talk to you again. I meant to bring up my technologies. What would alchemy be under? Freaking cookery? No. Smithing? Lanterns. Oh, that's interesting. Not an... Oh, it is. It's anatomy stuff. Oh, I can make embalming fluids? That's interesting. Prayer for repose. all deceased are welcome in your graveyard. So it probably brings me more bodies. That's really interesting. And you can make embalming fluids that increase the quality of bodies. This is really interesting. So, I was talking about some of the ways that this game is not as good as Stardew Valley. And I stand by the things I said. There's too much to do too quickly. Even though Stardew Valley is very open, things like the mine are only introduced a couple of days in. The game starts and you're pretty much given a patch of dirt and some seeds and not much else to do. Even foraging, you're kind of left to discover on your own. This game gives you a lot to do very quickly. Now that's not necessarily a bad thing, but it can be a bit overwhelming. However, the technology tree is something I like. That doesn't make it better than Stardew Valley in that regard. Because I love the way Stardew Valley, as you reach certain levels of certain skills, you just get stuff. You don't need to choose to unlock things. But I am a big fan of technology trees, and so seeing the Stardew Valley technology tree, sorry, not Stardew Valley, the Graveyard Keeper technology tree, immediately makes me happy. Time for Slemp. Actually, screw sleep. No, I'm gonna need... I'll sleep for a little while, because I need enough energy to make the bridge. I do like the fact that you don't have to sleep a full night. I like sleep until I've got 50% energy or thereabouts. Okay. Make some nails. And let's do the swamp maze all over again. So again, I know why they do this, but the fact that you can only build the bridge from the other side is such a kick in the teeth when you've already navigated this maze several times. Still haven't done much fishing in this game. It does not feel as satisfying as the fishing in Stardew Valley, in spite of being very, very similar mechanically. Yes, I know I'm comparing this game to Stardew Valley a lot. That's probably the most similar game that I have referenced to. And given when this came out, I feel like that was probably their biggest influence as well. No, this is Graveyard Keeper, which is kind of like spooky Stardew Valley, hence my playing it in October. And there we go. Now I can get into and out of the swamp much more quickly. Anything else around the swamp that's interesting? Nope. It's a good source of wood if I ever need wood, and I'm willing to drag it a whole long way. Now let's go to town. There's a dude who needs some hiccup grass, which I have. You know, I define this game as being spooky Stardew Valley, but it's really not that spooky. The spookiest thing that happens is there's a talking skull. And I mean, yes, I'm also a gravedigger. That is literally my job. But that's not all that spooky. Gravediggers are real, and I suspect are mostly just normal people. Boy, this is a long walk. You here, buddy? There we go. He wants honey? I thought he wanted hiccup grass. Who wants hiccup grass? Jerry wants a bottle of wine. Merchant wants hiccup grass. Let's hope he's still around. He is, and I'll just come back another time. Nope, I think this is where he normally is. A little bit frustrating. Boy, this is a good shortcut. I really should have used this before. What do I have on me? A couple of useful things. I'm gonna need those bowls for the bishop. Let me actually put some resources away. I'm not gonna need them at the moment. Instructions for the key. So, I've got to find a key. That's already going to be a bit of trouble. Since I've got the energy, let me quickly make a. Let me quickly make this. I'm assuming this will basically... Oh, I thought this would... So this passes time, but doesn't restore energy nearly as well as sleeping. What's the point of this? I'm deeply confused. I thought that would basically become an infinite source of stone, and it became a place where I can meditate, but I don't know why I need to meditate. So he asked for bolts. Ooh, they're ugly, but they'll be just perfect for the poor people. Oh, I don't like you. I'm pleased to note your involvement in the business of the church. I might even consider upgrading your church to a big church, which allows me to build more stuff and allows more people to come, which brings in more money and more faith. That means more faith and more money. With a big church, you'll be closer to God. And what's more important to me than holiness? But all of this is far in the future. First, everything here has to be as perfect as my haircut. And I mean both the church inside and the graveyard outside. Reach 30 at the graveyard, reach 20 at the church. I'll do my best to meet your high standards. Speaking of high standards, I'd be pleased if you could provide me with some fish. It'll save me from starvation. No, this is like... You'll see in a moment, like legit Christian church. It's kind of weird. And not just any fish, I need a quality fish fillet. I believe you can find that kind of fish near the waterfall. You mean the town is starving right now? No, I can't eat meat. And as for the fish from the town harbour, well, no thank you. Not with that rotten ship of the dead half floating there. So you're my only hope. I think I've started losing my hair on account of my bad diet. Oh, my church is already at 20. Nice. The church is shining bright, Your Holiness. I mean, you're not wrong, Oogly. It's nothing compared to the town cathedral, but for a church it isn't half bad. Just a couple steps left and then we can upgrade this church. So I'm gonna need to improve my graveyard quite a bit, to be honest. Still, I'm kind of proud of how my church has gone. Stories I don't really need at the moment. But yeah, I do find it weird that it's like got a cross and everything. Our church is great. Nice. And now, let us pray for this blessing. Okay, nice. Your donations are welcome. Hey, I normally only get 5 faith. That, I think because my church has now hit 20, I get more people. Well, I'm glad you're back, but I'm sorry your stream was delayed. Hey, I received 57 copper. You're not 100% wrong, Oogly. I want to get rid of this body. It's a bit pricey, but that's better. I'll use that in a moment. I've been very happy with my internet since I stopped using Wi-Fi and started using just an Ethernet cable, which I recognize not everyone can do. But for me, it's worked out very nicely. Oh, that's interesting. Yeah, I got a thing that just gives me an extra 5 blue experience. I don't know how I got that. I mean, I'm gonna use it. Yeah. No, that's why I said I know not everybody can do it. That's the wrong one. I'm gonna put some stuff in here. Don't really need these at the moment. And then I want to make some billets. So for that I'm going to need when is launch day for the PS5? I keep forgetting. I mean, part of the reason I keep forgetting is that, personally, it is not my thing. Okay. It pisses me off when companies have more pre-orders than actual consoles. Like, I don't see that it's particularly difficult for them to at least have the... Yeah, of course they're blaming Sony, but... like, for once, I don't think it's Sony's fault. Don't get me wrong, I'm willing to blame Sony for a lot of things. Like, if this is a situation where Sony promised them 500 units and then went back on it, okay, that's one... that's a different thing. But I suspect what happened, because this is what happens in most of these cases, is they estimate that Sony will send them 500, and then Sony doesn't send them 500. And they blame Sony for not sending them 500, even though Sony never said that. And I know to some extent that that's how business has to work. But it's still frustrating to see. Okay. Let's burn this corpse. Because this one over here is doing nothing but hurting my graveyard. I have exhumation permission. Right there. Need to remove the fence and gravestone. Cool. Hey! Gave me a fence. I'm super glad you've I'm super glad you've managed to confirm that yours is going to be good. Sadly, it is worth preparing for the worst, but I hope that doesn't happen. Oh, I'm still going to build this. Okay. Like, this is one of those hope for the best but expect the worst kind of things. It's just the nature of life. But I do hope that your pre-order is not delayed or anything. That it comes through exactly when it's meant to. Are you getting any of the launch titles? I mean, I assume so. So if you are, the question is more, which launch titles are you getting? I approve of your... oh, I can get blue out of that. And out of that. Rad. I approve of your choice of launch title. Miles Morales is looking really, really good. Ooh! Oh, that was some tasty experience. I need some science, which I believe I can craft somewhere. Which is a weird sentence. How do I get science? Forget. I do find it weird that they changed the Peter Parker model. It's an odd decision they made. Now, please nobody hear that as I'm accusing them of making a bad decision. Because I don't think it is a bad decision. But it is an odd decision. You see, that's kind of where I am, Oogly. Not with Sony, though, with Nintendo. Nintendo are shitty in a lot of ways. I know that. I think most people know that. But they make all my favorite games. Yo, how do I make sciencey stuff? I forget. Zaid, I'm so proud of you. Now if we can just figure out how to turn that into, like, I don't know, move it a little bit earlier. Maybe aim for, like, 2. Because if you aim for 2 o'clock, nobody's going to tell you that that's not lunch. I mean, it's not. I would need ink to make that. Yo, how do I make science in this game? I'm pausing for a second. Yeah, my parents are fairly are kind. I don't want to say old, but I was very much a later child. I say that not really by today's standards. My parents were in their mid-30s when they had me, but anyway, growing up, I tended to have dinner pretty early, and it's unfortunately still a habit I'm in. So yeah, around 5 is unfortunately my common dinner time, and it sucks because if I go anywhere to have dinner with anyone else, they never have dinner that early. Graveyard Keeper Wiki. Sorry, I just need to check this up because... Okay. That's kind of weird. Yes, I'm also excited for Zaid's Among Us stream. So, Oogly, I think you've just confirmed to pretty much everybody that you are that you're British. Because I don't think anybody else in the world says tea. I mean, like, we say tea, but we typically mean the drink. And please don't hear this as a judgment, because that is not the intention. Because I think I actually like tea as a. Oh, I know it's not all British people, but it is exclusively British people. I need 10 carrots? I thought I only needed 5. Heck. Where can I get carrot seeds? Because I can't get new bodies without carrot seeds. Look, I've got a lot of experience. Might be worth... sorry, it might be worth getting some new skills. Yeah. Let's do insects. I don't have enough for bee domestication, but that's fine. That's not a super difficult one. Inventing stories. That's an interesting one. Helps bring in more faith by the looks of it. You can make books and... you know what? I do want to get some of these. So yeah, this perk gives me extra money immediately, and then I can do the prayer for donations. Have I ever created a prayer for faith? I don't think I have. Although faith is not something I super need at the moment. Oh, I can make stained glass windows. As I said, I like this. I recognize that not everybody likes technology trees, and I fully get why. Graveyard enhancements. That's interesting. I can still get graveyard enhancements. Ooh, let's hear controversial opinions. And you know what? I 100% get that. I don't know if you were... I think you were here earlier, but one of the things I did comment on, as much as I like technology trees, I do prefer the Stardew Valley method of you reach a certain skill level, and now you have these new abilities and crafting things. There's no guessing involved. You don't have to unlock them, you just get them. I like both. You know, these seem to grow back even without the stumps. I'm going to pause again and quickly pull up the wiki. I just want to know if digging up the stumps causes problems. Okay, so you do have to dig up the tree stump. It just takes a while. I mean, that's fine. I'm glad I know. Steech! It's Steech, everybody. Okay. Everybody's got different things. I don't know if there's like a good term for it. I'm like a semi-completionist. I like to do everything that doesn't feel grindy to me. Everybody knows that I was going to say some games. Every game has its grindy aspects. And I just don't enjoy those. So that's kind of where I draw the line. But I do still enjoy... I enjoy doing everything in a game that feels to me like it contributes completely. Yeah. Yeah, a little bit of a grind. That's a good way to put it. Okay, these can go here. I don't need them anymore. That will be useful, but not quite yet. Sun's coming up, so it's time to sleep. You know, like a real Twitch streamer. Zaid, there's something terrifying about that face that I can't quite put my finger on. I did all the stars. Yeah, that's also kind of where I would draw the line. And again, that's different for different people. And frankly, good for them. Not even sarcastically. Wow, Zaid. Good job using only half the eyes. Can't believe you would disrespect a spider like that. There we go. Magenta knows where it's at. Can't really do so immediately, but as soon as I can, I want to get rid of everybody that has a negative. I need to get my graveyard up to 30, and that's going to be rough at the best of times. Let's go speak to the merchant. Fuck, it's getting late again. Honestly, I hate... Every time I look at a spider, like someone posts a picture of them on the internet, which, please don't. Like, I don't want to see that shit. But every time somebody does that, I still want to figure out what meditation does. And I'm not going to look it up immediately. But I don't like seeing their eyes properly. But Zaid, the answer is for the same reason some animals have eyes on the side of their heads. It gives them wider awareness. I see what you were going for, Oogly. And I actually approve of the plan. The execution failed, but that's not your fault. I blame Twitch. As I blame Twitch for most things. Fucking merchant, where are you? I thought I had another one of these. Interesting. Why is that not available? Weird. I know, but there's so many things where having a non-breaking space would be super helpful. Can I just jack someone's carrots? Please don't take that out of context. I know you have to. Like, I'll even admit I deserve it. You're a farmer, can you sell me seeds? You're a beekeeper, you're not a farmer. Are you a farmer? You're not anything I can speak to. Fine. Bruh, where's the merchant at? Thanks, Juice. I can always rely on you to make my life marginally worse while also making me happy. I mean, you don't actually make my life worse. I just think it's funny that if I say anything, this is the result. Bye, Zaid. Enjoy your stream. I'll be there probably 8:30-ish. Is there someone else in town who can sell me seeds? What's over here? Big old pile of nothing. Okay. I can live with that. Oh yes, you. The slur. That's my kebab. It's an old family recipe. Bring me some good fish fillets and I'll teach you. What is your master plan, Oogly? Because if it was using, like, special characters, like, like line breaks, nah. Bitch ain't gonna let that slide. Twitch is very protective of its formatting and very limited in what you can do. What is this place? This path leads to the mountain fort. No entry is permitted. By the way, if you occasionally see the game stutter, I'm seeing that too. There's actually a sign that says no tree cutting. Because they know that everyone who plays this game at some point is going to go, where the hell can I get more wood? Oh? Hey, I don't think I've ever spoken to the stonecutter. No, no, come back here. I need freaking 80 points with the engineer. Was that only one honey? That was one honey. Can you give me anything useful? She can give me recipes. But as in Stardew Valley, I don't care about cooking food. I can't believe you don't sell any seeds, buddy. Y'all are making me miserable. I need bodies. I cook IRL. I live alone, I kind of have to. If I didn't cook, my options would be severely limited. And trust me, you get real tired of fast food real quick. Because no matter how much you try to add variety, it all kind of tastes the same. No, I'm not a breatharian, I can't eat air. No, Vegeta gets fed by his sugar daddy. It's a very different experience. Speaking of which, let me bake some bread. Oh cool, I've got a brain in here. That seems sanitary. Now I should be able to make... Yeah, I've got flour, I can make dough. And with dough, I can probably make bread, right? There's a lot of dough. Cool. Okay. It's like noon. Let's head back to town and try to catch the merchant, because I'm super confused why I can't find him. And I think he's the one who can sell me carrot seeds. Heck! The Rusulka with the raid, bringing 10 old pigs to the farm. Thank you so much. I am frustratedly waiting for someone to sell me seeds. What were you playing, Rusulka? It is very kind of you to to join us. Yo, just let me buy seeds. What the heck is this game? Will you sell me seeds? You probably won't. No, you sell me bowls because that's what you make. That's to be expected. Heck. So yeah, what was Rusalka playing? I'm always curious to know what other people are doing, especially in Spoopy Month. I think there's some honey up here somewhere. Yeah, if I can get some honey, that'll be useful. Nope, too early. Hey, buddy. Hi, I'm Corey. Woman's Murder Club. Is that one of those like puzzle games like Nancy Drew? Need some sewing materials? I'll be happy to help. For wooden materials, you can visit my brother Tress. Cool. I don't really need anything. Yes, please do, Juice. I always forget to do shoutouts, but that would be very kind of you. Little Black Lies. That sounds interesting. I'm not the most into hidden object games, but they can honestly be fun. And some of them tell very good stories. Okay, I'm gonna pause. I need to know where to get carrot seeds in this game, because I'm super confused. And unfortunately, my music pauses when I click away. Yeah, where do I get carrot seeds? I know where they can be planted. Okay, so where's the farmer? Okay. Apparently there's like one spot I haven't identified. Or haven't visited. Look, being converted to a new game style is a great feeling. It genuinely is. And you're still awake! Whatever you're selling, I'm not buying. Even if it's drugs and magic elixirs. I'm just looking around. I don't know what's happening, but everyone is telling me I'm a graveyard keeper. Oh, then you're even worse than those shifty traveling merchants. I must say your whole profession is a fraud and I don't like you. Now that I've made my position clear, we can do business. Yeah, tell me about farming. You need to know how to fertilize the soil and be ready to work hard. Honestly, you don't look much like a farmer. You're better off buying from a professional like me. Even somebody like you could cook something nice with my vegetables. Ooh, carrot cutlet? Sauerkraut? Beet slices? Rad. But I want your seeds. That's a good number of seeds. I'm gonna need 12, I have 3, so I'll buy that. It's pricey, but it'll hopefully be worth it. You I cannot speak to, that's fine. Okay. Sorry, the game occasionally stutters a little bit, and I'm not exactly sure why. I shouldn't be having performance issues. Let's plant some carrot seeds. Okay, hopefully it won't be too long before I have some more carrots. Carrots means I can get a new body from the donkey. New body means I can improve my graveyard some. Now, it'll still be a while before I can get my graveyard to 30 quality, which is what I need for the bigger church. But it's still pretty good. It's currently raining, which I suspect is doing unpleasant things to the bitrate. Harvesting some... There's a path up here which might be worth exploring. Yeah, get some more honey. And just straight up collect a bee, I guess. Where is this merchant dude? Got me seriously confused. Anyway, one more day until Sunday. Sunday's always an interesting time in this game. That's when you have to give a sermon at the church. Well, you don't have to. But that's when you can, and there are several advantages. Wait, I got bread. Let's take my honey. I've got 6 honey, actually. I only needed a bit more than I needed. Put away the salt and the ash. River sand I don't need. Water I don't need. Yeah, that's looking okay. Not sure how long these take to be ready to harvest. Longer than that, apparently. Get some more berries, which give me basically free energy. And let's go give, I think his name is Dig, who was a guy who we met earlier. He wants some honey. So we're gonna give him some honey. Still don't know why the merchant isn't around. Because there's a task for the merchant. He wants me to bring him hiccup grass, but I'm just not seeing him. Hey, Dig. Ding dong, bing bang bong, Dig I am I? Here's the honey. Sweet, dude. What about that cake recipe? Just remember, a cake can never be too sweet. Sweetness can help you see things from other points of view, so you can learn more. You have anything useful for me? He's got hemp seeds, which I can use to make hemp rope, which I can use to make candles. It's a whole thing. I agree with you, Juice. Some people don't seem to accept it, but there's a place in the world for bitterness. Huh. It's a seed press. Ooh. I actually haven't explored down here, I don't think. This is where I meet the Astrologer. I was going too far north. Hi. Are you the Astrologer? I used to be. Now I'm more of a lost soul in this dead-end world. I'm the new graveyard keeper, and it seems I need your help. Everyone needs something except me. Knowledge brings only sadness, young man. You seem pretty happy. Your trivial needs are meaningless to me. Bruh. So there's no way you can help me? Let me see. You're looking after the graveyard. Yes. Psst. Quiet. Bring me a skull. It's pretty illegal, but who cares about the stupid Inquisitor's law? Hey, I've got a skull. A talking one? Jerry? He's kind of my friend. I don't think it would be appropriate. No, I just need a skull from any old dead body. Cool. He can't help me until I bring him a skull. I mean, that's fair enough. We've all got our needs. Holy mackerel, boy. You look like someone who desires to be a part of the magic world of fishing. I really don't. I don't know much about fishing. Lucky you. I know a whole lot about fishing. It's so relaxing, and it can be profitable. Those fish are really tasty. Sounds great. I'm in. Smart choice, my boy. I'll provide you with everything you need and teach you how to cook fish. All I need is a rod. Do you have one you can give me? That I do, my boy. I have an old one, but I'm not just handing it over as a gift. I'll ask you to bring me some moths. They're good as bait, but you can only catch them at night. I can't hardly make out anything when it's dark. Heck. I need 4 quality fish fillets for the dude, for the bishop. And trust me, I'm not going to fish enough to do it. That seems like an easier solution. Okay. Now I've used very little energy, so I don't really need to worry about sleeping for that reason. Where is the merchant? I'm seriously confused. I remember the merchant being down here. He isn't, which means, like, I'm clearly wrong about where the merchant is supposed to be, but I'm just super confused about where he is. So I've got a number of tasks I can do. I still need to help the witch. Jerry still wants wine, which feels like it's a long way away. I need to improve my graveyard. I actually don't need to improve my church any further. Wonder if the Astrologer will still be awake for much longer. I can bring him a skull right now. Just save everybody a little bit of time. Okay. I do wish there was a shortcut. Yeah. Okay. Astrologer's heading home. He won't talk to me at the moment. Whoa! I am drifting up, which is super weird. Yeah, it's gone now. I think it's because the astrologer was pushing me, and the game hadn't, for some reason, hadn't registered that that was no longer happening. That was weird. Okay. So while I'm still awake, let me actually get some more wood, which I don't really need, but I will certainly need it later. And that gives me a reason to sleep a little bit, which will pass some of the time until I can give my sermon. So I'll keep the skull on me, doesn't do any harm. I should start looking into the other prayers I can create. Because which prayer do I have at the moment? I think I've just got the basic prayer. Yeah, casual prayer. Okay, I need a chapter and I need some faith in order to make the prayer for faith. I need a book in order to make the combo prayer. I also need chapters and faith to make a prayer for donations. Prayer for repentance. I wonder what that does. So this is the most difficult one to make. Whoops. I hate it when it does that weird sound thing. Let's make some... Okay, so I'm gonna need clean... So to make notes, I'm gonna need clean paper and ink. I've got the stories. Let's start by making some clean paper. Yeah, I've still got time. And ink, for which I need black paint and conical flasks and water. Maybe I can buy ink from somebody, because that seems like a lot. Oh. I got some faith. Someone must have been to the confessional. Did I actually pick up my... No, I didn't pick up my prayer. That was silly. Okay. I'd like to say a few words. Our church is great. Nice. And now, let us pray for this blessing. Okay, nice. Your donations are welcome. Great sermon. Kim! I appreciate you licking the camera. Ooh, 72? 21 visitors? That's rad. Give him fish. You're my savior. I hope that didn't sound blasphemous. Already got the casual prayer, so I really don't need another one. Okay. Forgive me for pausing again to look something up. I just need to know where to get ink. Like, I know I can make it, but there seem to be, like, several steps that I'm not quite there on. Doesn't seem like you can buy it, which sucks. So it's going to be a while before I can make improved prayers. Like, that's not too difficult. But like, in the paint is not actually the most difficult part of it. The conical flasks are the difficult part. I wish I could make this side of the church look nicer. And there are things I can do, but... sorry, this side of the graveyard. This gives me a lot of green experience, which is useful. Heck, my rusty shovel broke. Enjoy munch juice. I'll be online for probably another hour or so. Nice. Nope. Can I just throw away the rusty shovel? Like, unfortunately, the answer appears to be no. But it's frustrating because now my trunk is getting full. Let me put all my church-related things back in that chest. Including my faith. I don't really need the faith at the moment. It's probably too late to go speak to the Astrologer, unfortunately. I'll go speak to him tomorrow. Meanwhile... meanwhile what? I feel like I had a plan. And yet it's completely gone. Weird. My brain just, like, completely switched off there. Oh well. Yes, I wanted to check my carrots. Are those ready to be harvested? They are not. That's fine. let's do more graveyard cleanup. So I have seen a partial playthrough of this game, which I've mentioned before. And one thing I do remember is that at some point you can fix this nasty ass fence. Which makes me super happy because I super hate this nasty ass fence. This area is closed due to cult activity. Oh, interesting. Like, it cost me 50 silver for a royal stamp, which is absurd. For 3 silver, I can become a rightful citizen, and that lets me get a couple of useful things. But I don't really care too much about that yet. I just want my carrots to come up so I can bury a much better body and improve my graveyard some. I also want to figure out how to get through that gate, because there's something cool up there. Yo, Stitch! Thank you so much for the Prime sub. That is your 2nd month, making you a blue ribbon pig. Thank you so much. Truly a prize pig. How have you been, Stitch? I vaguely acknowledged you earlier, but you deserve more than vague acknowledgement. That's good to hear. Whoops. I got stuck on a fence. That'll make me some peat, I think, which is useful as fertilizer. Okay. Let's go find that astrologer again. Whoops. Why? He's only here on Monday? By the looks of it? Okay, at least now I know how to interpret that. That's still super frustrating. But he's only there on, well, Moon Day. The merchant is only around on Quake Day, which is why I haven't been seeing him. I want to steal your fruit. You won't let me because you're dicks. Okay, so I can find the merchant on Quake Day. That's fine. What I can do for the rest of today is try to get a body and bury it. Rad. You having anything with your rice or just rice? This is actually, yeah, I want to go down here. Okay, donkey, I did the thing. Fried rice with ginger salad? Sounds rad. Yeah, I want to get better at eating vegan stuff. Or at least vegetarian. It's a little bit rough as someone who is very much used to the opposite. But it's also something good, so it's something I'm going to try to do. You know, I thought this would attract the donkey. Yeah, let's start with some fertilizer. No. Heck you. Yo, donkey, what the heck? I can try. I'll probably embarrass myself. But... Donkey! I don't know how good that was. Donkey! Where are you with my body? It's getting, like, worse as I get longer. So I'm gonna stop. Yeah, you know what, Par? I can live with that. Honestly, what's his name? Michael Myers? Mike Myers? One of them? Genuinely pretty good voice actor. Like, to my constant surprise. Yo, donkey, what the fuck? I did the thing you wanted. No, like the guy who voiced Shrek and also played Michael, not Michael, the guy who played Austin Powers. He just happens to be called Michael Myers. If I'm remembering correctly, which I could not be. That is a very, very real possibility. No, the fictional serial killer, I know nothing about his skills as a voice actor. Oh, thank you. I'll eat it right now. That got rid of his hiccups. What a strange taste. Now I taste nothing. Wait a second. Let me take a bite of the spicy cookie I have in my pocket. Why, it's tasteless. I sense nothing at all. What did you give me? Yep. That's what you asked for. Hiccup grass. Oh my god, it's happened. It's the curse. Once when I was young, I was told that I'd lose the most important thing in my life. Who told you that? An old fortune teller. I was traveling with my caravan in the desert, across the northern mountains. We stopped at an oasis, and there was this old woman. Everything she said came true, and now this. I'm sorry to hear that. Wait a minute, do you know any witches? No, that is untrue. The Inquisitor probably burned them all. If old Clotho is still alive, she was pretty old when I was young. If she's still alive, she must be a real witch. You should find her in the center of the western swamp. Tell her that the merchant and priest who used to buy love potions from her needs help. I am sure she'll remember us. You were a priest? No, my brother was the priest. I don't want to talk about it. So I'm counting on you, my friend. Bring me a cure for this curse. I'll see what I can do. Nice. Oh. No. That's fine. What do you have that could be interesting? You've got gold earrings? Oh, gold jewelry? Nothing great. Or at least nothing I'm interested in at the moment. Okay. The way things have been going, I figure we can probably get through another week or so. In the time I'm going to be streaming. I'm super confused. Am I doing something wrong here? Like, there's a ton of carrots in there. Like, does he only deliver on, like, a particular day? Is he at least listed as one of the NPCs? It doesn't look like it. No, unfortunately, he's not listed as an NPC. Wait, donkey? You won't tell me any stories about the donkey. I mean, you say that, Juice, but I don't know if you remember. in my last stream, I couldn't figure out how to take water out of a bucket. So, you know, I've had troubles all along. Concerned that my trunk is getting a bit too small. Kim, thank you so much for the host. Really, really appreciate it. Let's see if there are any technologies I can get that might be helpful at the moment. No, actually, there's the... If I want to make ink, I'm going to need conical flasks, and that means I'm going to need glass first. Which I can create at the furnace, which is fine. Oh, I can make lenses eventually. That's cool. Oh, glass I cannot make it. Well, glass I can, but conical flasks I cannot make at the current furnace. I'll need to research how to make the fancier furnace. Sure, I've got more than enough experience for that. Know how to increase your furnace productivity. That's nice. There's some good things happening. What was I originally going for? I was originally looking for bees. Yeah, bee domestication. Yeah, Juice, can you kill that? Appreciate it. No problem. I don't expect you to do this instantly. It's not a full-time job. It's not a job at all. I don't pay you. Simple iron parts and wooden plank, fairly straightforward. I know bots are inevitable on almost any platform. They're super common on Twitter, but I still hate them. And I think it's okay to hate bots. Yes, a buddy! On Twitter, they're super helpful, depending on who you are. They're very helpful for influencing people's opinions. So there's a lot of potential good in this buddy. Insert, I think, is for embalming fluid, but it just sounds weird. I know that taking out the brain removes some bad. No, that was terrible because I screwed up the I thought I had the surgeon perk. Well, I can still experiment with this one, see if taking out the heart does much good. No, I think once I've screwed up, like, it's just screwed up. That's frustrating. Yes, Cam? By banning the phrase "a big follows"? Because I thought I had done that. If you've got another method, that'll be cool. Yeah, I must just not have done it right, which, you know, I accept. Yeah. Stuff I can put in the other things. Yeah, no, I know, there are... I must just check that I banned the phrase correctly. I mean, clearly I didn't. Those can go here, I guess. What did I want to build? Before I got super excited about the body and then super sad because I wrecked it. Like, don't I have... Yeah, I've got Gentle Butcher. I've got the perk. Hard spares and soft spares, which are not the same as important parts. For that I need surgery. Which is gonna be a ways off. Yeah, that's rough to get to. Because in total I'm gonna need 80 blue experience. That's rough. But I need it. Furnace 2 is gonna need a bunch of stone, a bunch of complex iron parts, and some pigskin paper. Pigskin paper is fairly easy to get. Make as many complex iron parts as I can. How many did I need? Should have checked that. I need 8, I have 1. So I need to do this 4 times. I don't even have enough. Ugh. Let's at least make some firewood. I'm going to be using my furnace a lot along the way. And then, didn't I pick up a bunch of iron ore? I did. That'll give me 11 of those, which is pretty good. Let's make some simple iron parts, which I will need along the way. No question about that. And use that to make as many complex iron parts as I can for now. Gonna need a bunch of stone. You are not a source of stone. Shockingly. there was stone up here? Nope. Sure, Hybrid. That would be very helpful. Because I'm still kind of confused about about how he decides when to come. Also, I don't know if I've said hello to you yet, Hybrid. In which case, hello. I haven't studied the heart yet. That seems like something I really should study. Thank you. Let me pause and pull that up quickly. Oh, the donkey's performance degrades over in-game time. Over time, he will supply a corpse irregularly once every 5 or 6 days or more. This is likely a bug. Okay. So that explains why that happened. Lurkers are welcome. You do not need to justify yourself in any way. I'm very happy you're here. I just wanted to make sure that I greeted you. Because that, at the very least, is something everyone here deserves. Gonna need a lot of stone. How much do I have now? 8. I'm making progress, that's fine. Let's get some energy back. In fact, let's use some of that energy to... Okay, another body. That was much quicker. How many carrots are in here? 4. Okay. Donkey's not going to come until I get more carrots. That's fine. Oh, this body's already super good. Do I risk damaging it in order to maybe make it better? Yes. Well, that was a mistake. Wait, I didn't mess it up, but I got rid of... Fine. Wiki, tell me how to autopsy. I thought taking out the brain made bodies better, but I'm apparently wrong. Apparently taking out blood and fat is good for that. Taking out the brain is completely random. Brain, heart, and intestine have cause random changes. Okay, so that's how it works. So now I know. I can still maybe make it better. Nope, I made it way worse. Might as well get his skin. I can do something with that. Juice, I will admit you were correct. I should not have done that. I really thought taking out the brain just like 100% made it better. But I know for next time. Anyway, let's go study a heart in the dead of night. That seems like a completely normal thing to do, right? That was a lot! I don't need these hearts or brains anymore. I don't need the hiccup grass anymore either. Is anything here worth much of anything? Let me study a bee, because that seems like a fun thing to do. Actually, yeah, let's take the shortcut. Can't believe I wrecked a really good body. And just when Juice had told me not to. Because Juice is smarter than I am. Well, let's say you have better instincts. Juice, I've got 2 brain cells. 5 is a whole 5 times that. Okay. I need 6 more of that. I've got all the complex iron parts I need. I need to make some pigskin paper, which is actually super easy to make. It's part of the reason I got that dude's skin. It's so weird that brain, heart, and intestines do random things. So you could get an insanely good body from those. But you could also just completely wreck it. Is this not where I make that? No. I feel like RNG actually works to this game's benefit. At least in that case. Because there are things you can do which have a guaranteed effect. Most things do not have that kind of guaranteed effect. Not most things. Some things don't have that guaranteed effect. Some things do. I think that works because it means there's always an element of risk. Or at least if you want to get the best possible body, there's an element of risk. And I think that's kind of necessary in this case. RNG in general I disagree with, but I think it works for this. Okay. Let's make this fancier furnace. Certainly does look fancier. Yeah, it's more efficient in terms of fuel. And with iron and graphite, you can make steel. But more importantly, this is where you make glass out of river sand and water, and conical flasks. Conical flasks are necessary for the ink, which is necessary to make better prayers. I don't know why he brought me another buddy. I didn't think I had enough carrots in there. I mean, I'm not going to complain. I don't know how many carrots he takes each time. I thought he took 10. Maybe he only takes 5? Okay. Apparently removing fat is always useful. Assuming you don't mess up the body. Yeah. And removing flesh. Also haven't studied flesh. I thought I'd studied all the good things. Heck, it's removing blood that makes the body better. So, fat and blood make the body better. This still isn't a terrible body. And yeah, I'll bury this one. I don't need the blood. Got a burial certificate, which I can use for some more money. Someone's been to confessional. Heck, I've got all these things which I don't need. Yep. There we go. I don't really need the pigskin paper anymore. Yeah, good. In the morning, I'll head into town, sell the burial certificate, and it'll also give me a good chance to give a skull to the astronomer. Because he still wants that. And then I can maybe start making some glass. Where did I put the skull? Not here, apparently. Wait, putting those in the wrong side. You know, I thought I destroyed the hiccup grass. Keep doing that. Yes, that's more like it. Let's get the skull for the Astrologer. Why does he want a skull? Kinda sus. Studied those things. Have I studied the skull? I have. And I've got the burial certificate, which I can sell to the innkeeper. Gives me a little bit more money. It's not a great source of income, but it works. Hey, buddy. Anything here look good? Not really. Hey, Dig. There you are, Mr. Astrologer Man. Not terribly clean, but every bone is in its place. Seems you have a talent for anatomy. The human body is so mysterious, perhaps even more than the sun and stars. I believe one day you'll learn much about the human body and the soul, and then you will find yourself absolutely lost. Now, as we are partners in crime, what is it you want from me, my curious friend? I need your help. Oh, ink and paper? That'll actually help me. I have some. Actually, I have a lot of useful things. Some of it may be useful for a beginning scientist such as yourself. I can't stand those chumps at the university. I'd rather earn a little extra coin elsewhere. And I need to open the portal. Friend told me that you might know how to activate the portal on Witch Hill. I've never heard about it. Maybe not exactly never, but at least not for many years. In another life, I had a friend. By the way, he was a graveyard keeper like you, and he was mad about this portal. It's amazing how much he knew about the portal. Was his name Jerry? Actually, I don't know his name. We always used to call him by his nickname, Keeper. What happened to him? He just disappeared. Hasn't been seen or heard from since. I tried to find him, but nobody knew him. I even started thinking he was just a figment of my imagination. It was a hard time for me. What about the portal? I think he found a way to activate it. It was something magical, so I don't remember. But it should be in his diary. Just before his disappearance, he gave me this key. It opens a metal gate in the northern part of the church cellar. Somewhere in there is where he kept his most important notes. That's the key we're looking for. Why didn't you take these notes? Oh, I tried, but there's a secret to this key. I tried for months to figure out how it works. Maybe it's just in my mind and the key opens nothing. Anyway, you can take it. Try to learn how the key works at the study table in the church cellar. And I've got the instructions for that from Snake. When you have his diary, bring it to me and we'll try to find some information about the portal. He can sell me pen and ink. Or just ink, which is all I need at the moment. It's pricey, so I'll only take one. But that's cool. Pingu! How are you doing? You know, it may not say Newt Newt, but that Doot Doot has the exact same energy. That's such a great emote. Okay, now there is a new body that I must try to get to before it goes bad. Oh, is it not glorious, Pinku? I'm just sad because almost nobody will get to use it. I think I made it a bit tier emote, and only 2 people, I believe, have my have that tier emote. But I get to use it, so that's all that really matters. Hey, buddy. 95 is still good. This is good. Take out the fat. And take out the blood. This is an amazing body. No red and 5 white. That's huge. Do I have those on me? No. That's a really great yeet mode. Whoops. That was a bit of a chug. Tree is super talented. Whoops. I can destroy the blood. I don't need that anymore. Almost all of my emotes were made by Chich, because I completely adore his style. Okay. Buddy, you deserve the best. I said only add 1. I'm really confused. Because I'm reusing them? They're not as good as they could be. Yeah. By fixing it, it would add more. Cool. That's fine. Now I understand. So for this, I need 1. Need a bunch of repair kits. 3, 4. I need 4 stone repair kits. That's easy enough. Honestly, yeah, Inviso's style for a rip emote would be just stellar. Honestly, part of the reason I asked Chich to make mine is that Chich also has very good, like, instinct for it. So I could just suggest an emote, and he'll come up with exactly the right way to do it. That's not what I wanted to do. In fact, where do I make stone repair? Probably in building, yeah. Stonecutter, or Stonecutter 2. Which is this. Stone repair kit. Which I need stone and simple iron parts. Simple iron parts are easy. Stone's going to be a bit more difficult. Does Viz do commissions? I actually wasn't aware. That's rad. By the way, if anybody's looking for emotes, Chich has his commissions open at the moment, and his prices are really good. Okay. Let's go to church. Wrong one. I want my prayer. I can leave that, in fact, that behind. And that. Don't need that either. Yeah, you haven't streamed in a while, Pinku. Any particular reason? Just not been feeling up to it? I'd like to say a few words. Our church is great. And now, let us pray for this blessing. Okay. Your donations are welcome. Great sermon. Yeah, I do want to unlock more slots. But I think it'll be a while. Just because, like, my number of viewers hasn't grown in a while, which, I mean, doesn't bother me as much as it did at the beginning. I'm having fun, and I honestly think that's the thing that matters most. Now, I'm not far off from 30 on my graveyard. This won't do it. This will do it. Heck yeah. Graveyard is looking good. Hope the graveyard is meeting the high standards of your holiness. Yes, I'm no longer even disgusted to be here. Now just maintain it at this level to upgrade the church. By the way, I forget to mention that you'll need to get a building permit to perform any construction upon the royal lands. As far as the permit is concerned, I'm afraid you're on your own. I try to avoid their soulless, greedy bureaucracy at any cost. A building permit costs 20 silver. So far, I've never yet been in double digits of silver. This is going to be a while. You know what? That is weirdly for the best, Pingu. If you're not feeling up to it, if you don't think you're going to have fun and you don't think your viewers are going to have fun, then sometimes it's better just to not stream for a while. Like, it makes perfect sense. Like, and I'm sure a lot of other people would be very happy to see you stream. 20 silver? I have 5. Heck this. So yeah, a lot of people would be happy to see you stream, but primarily we want to see you stream when you're happy to stream. From experience, being the one doing it and seeing other people do it, it kind of sucks when the streamer isn't having fun. Everybody can feel it. So I think you're making the right decision. At least temporarily. I was thinking of doing something. I thought I already sold my burial certificate. Weird. I mean, I clearly didn't. But I really thought I had. What did I want to do? Yes. I wanted to get some flesh and study it. Because that's a thing you can do, apparently. I'm going to be finishing my stream fairly soon, by the way. Zaid is having an Among Us stream, and I would like to join that. And also, it's sort of getting to that point in the stream. That's a respectable amount of blue. Now, what else I wanted to do is see if I can make one of the better prayers. Now that I've got ink. What's the line, Juice? Oh, a line for Among Us? I mean, I'm not going to rush there, but I'm going to join the queue. Pingu. Don't plan to stream ever for money or anything like that. You only want to do it for fun. Like that you can commission people for emotes. Yeah. All your emotes are on BTTV and Francoface. Yeah. That's fine. I don't mind the wall. Here's the thing. I'm also not really interested in... Like, realistically, almost nobody makes money off of streaming. And I don't expect to either. Fuck, I was wrong. I did need pen and ink. Not just ink. But I can make pen and ink. For which I need 3 feathers. Yo, this game is just like fractal. You know what? It's common for this kind of game. I mean, for a lot of games with crafting. But I really don't like this thing where you can never just make something. You frequently have to make something and use that to make a second thing, and use the second thing to make the third thing before you get the thing you want. Oh, this dude wants ink and paper as well. But I need the ink more, buddy. There's a chicken lady around here somewhere. Oh, have you played this game, Pinku? I have met almost nobody who has played this. Yeah, as I was saying, making money from streaming is not a realistic goal. Or at least making a career from streaming. The point I want to reach is the point someone like Viz or Samus or those people reach, where every stream they get in the region of 20-ish viewers. Because I like it when my chat is full. And I know that's not everything, and don't get me wrong, I'm super, super happy with the chat I have. You guys are rad. But I just, in all honesty, I envy Viz. Juice, you are present. No, don't hear this as criticism. I love you guys being here. I love you guys. I'm so happy that you're here. And even if you're a lurker and you never comment, that's fine. I don't want people to have to comment more in order for that to happen. I want more people to comment. And I know that that's not everything. I know that the number of viewers does not determine the quality of the stream, blah, blah, blah. But it's part of what I'm aiming for. Got so much money and faith always at the ready that I basically had nothing left to do. Yeah, I'm sad that you can reach that point. Anyway, let's study the key. Okay, and now I have an active key, which... I've got an active key and a keeper's key? That makes no sense. Wait, I need both keys? That makes even less sense. Or do I just need to give the key to Snake? Snake is only here on Horns Day. Okay. I'm gonna call the stream now. Because I know for a fact that I could play this game just for a very, very, very long time. I don't think it's as good as Stardew Valley overall, but like the daily loop is incredibly powerful in this game, like terrifyingly so. But I do want to join the queue for Zaid's Among Us stream. So as we frequently do, we are going to be raiding Zaid. He is now, as he always is, a very, very good lad. And I'm very excited to join him for Among Us. I played Among Us with him before, but I would like to do it again. It's the most fun when you have everything to do. I've seen like vague zombie stuff. I'm excited to see it. But yeah, guys, thank you so much for joining me. I really hope I didn't make anybody feel bad about not commenting or lurking or whatever, because I want you guys to do whatever makes you comfortable. Frankly, I judge myself a lot by the numbers. And there's that like mystical 20 viewers point that I want to reach. I'm never going to be a partner, but 20 for me is a number that I feel like I can aspire to. Anyway, thank you guys so much for joining me. I will be live again tomorrow, 2:30 Eastern Time for more Grim Fandango. Wednesday, 5:30, I've got something new and spoopy planned. And then next week, Saturday, I think next week, Saturday is still October, so we'll be doing more Graveyard Keeper. So thank you so much for joining me. I hope you all have a lovely evening.